Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry for any of you guys who have to go to school if you weren't looking forward to going back to school, and if you were looking forward to going back to school, congratulations, it is the time of learning again. And in the spirit of going back to school, I decided I would show you guys how I made my pastel vinyl Ita bag slash backpack. I did make this one a little bigger than typical Ita bags just because I feel like you can't fit much in them. And since this video is 26 minutes long, because it took quite a while to make this thing, and I can only condense and speed things up so much, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button now. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more of my content in the future, DIY stuff, cute makeup things, some swatches, there's a bunch more cosplay stuff coming up in the future. And yeah, we're gonna get down to this. So I'm actually decided I wanted some side pockets on this bag, but I wanted them to be able to cute and put cute stuff in. So I made these little heart-shaped cutouts with the vinyl, and then there is just a layer of the clear plastic vinyl. And right now you see me sewing a strip of vinyl to the top of the decorative cotton that I have as the backing. That's mostly just so that I don't have to really do any super intense finishing on these sections, just because I didn't want to have to be dealing with a ton of layers of the vinyl, which is what I would have to do if I had sewn this the way I would a bag like this if it had been made out of cottons or something else. Anyway, so here you just see me stitching the vinyl on with a bit of a top stitch going around the heart. Gotta say, you might want to put some scotch tape or something down on your machine, because the clear vinyl does like to stick to everything and not want to move. What the little side pockets and the sides of the bag is going to look like. It's going to be super cute. Anyway, so grabbed this pink with some cotton batting that I'm just going to run through with a stitch down the center of it to hold it together. And this is going to be the little top handle on my bag, like the one that you would use to hang it on a hook or something. Moving on to the main awesome part of the bag. This is the front of the bag with the heart cutout, and I'm going to stitch on the clear plastic the same way that I did with the tiny little side pockets. You will see here it gets a little tricky because the larger piece of clear plastic vinyl does like to stick on my machine because I don't have any Teflon or anything to put under it, and I didn't have any scotch tape, or rather I didn't really think about it at the time. I was just trying to get this done because I wanted it to be super cute. Anyway, yeah, that's fun. Just top stitch all the way around it. If you wanted to, you could do a second row of top stitching around it for like extra security and decorative purposes, but I didn't do that. The reason you can just do a top stitch right onto the clear plastic vinyl is because I'm using vinyl itself for the main part, and the vinyl isn't going to fray. It's actually just going to stay like that, and I don't have to worry about it falling apart. take the side pieces from the bag and lay them out and attach them to the bottom section. Just lining up the different layers so that I can kind of make the full border of the bag, and then I'm going to attach the front and the back of it. I do believe I just attached the back of it and then went on to work on the lining, so I'll see you when we get to the lining. Add in your little strap thready loopy doodads here at the bottom when you're sewing this together. Otherwise you're not going to have anything to attach the straps to, which would be very unfortunate. If you want them adjustable, you just kind of have to attach some loopy bits like this. If you don't want them adjustable, you can just sew the strap right in. outside of the bag is done, and then this is when I flipped it inside out to take a look at it and realized that I had forgotten to attach the straps and the handle at the top. So I had to stitch rip that, which I'll do in a minute, but this is making the handles. Same thing I did with the little tiny handle for the very top. I just took a strip of cotton batting and folded over both sides of the vinyl and then stitched straight down the middle so it would kind of give that backpack strap look. You know what I'm talking about. Bottom of the strap, I just snipped off the excess batting and then inserted the polypropylene webbing that will be the adjustable section of the strap. I've ripped this apart. So basically you want to put the straps in and put the handle in where you would like them, but you want to make sure that they're going like between the outside of the layers, not between the insides, because you want them to be on the outside of the bag. And then I just basically restitched the stitching that I had opened up. This was very much guessing when I put this center handle in there, which it shouldn't have been. I should have measured and marked things, but I didn't, which is why when you see the bag in a minute, the center handle that you would hang it with is not actually centered. But it is for myself, and with vinyl you can't make the holes go away after you've made them, so I wasn't going to rip it apart and stitch new holes in it again. It was fine. It was just for me. It didn't really matter all that much. cut myself with my sewing scissors for the first time in like 2 years. Go me! Alright, so now we are stitching a small zipper into the lining layer. It is basically the layer that's going to be visible from the window of the bag, which is the purple, is being stitched on to the actual like inside lining of the bag, which is the plaid stuff, with a zipper so that I can like zip it shut and the little flappy bit that my pins are going to be on won't weigh it down and cause it to look stupid. I did actually put in a layer of interfacing to stiffen up this section of it, just so it would be a little more stable for putting the pins and things on it. Yeah, and then the zipper broke, which was fantastic and so amazing. But again, it was for myself and I didn't really need it to zip shut. I just needed the extra support of it being a smaller opening with the potential to close. So I just kind of rolled with it. And this is just me kind of top stitching around the zipper to keep things tidy. To sew the rest of the lining together very much in the same way that I sewed the outside of the bag together. First attaching the bottom and the sides, and then attaching the top two sections, which would kind of line the zippered area, and putting it all together. Alright, next step, we're going to take the front of the bag, and then we're going to take the lining of the bag and set up the purple section that will be visible through the window next to the window, and then stitch around the entire part of the bag to, you know, finish it off pretty. That is the end of the main stitching, I guess. So basically you're just going to flip the whole thing inside out so that your lining is now on the inside lining your bag, and kind of straighten up and fix it so it looks cute. It looks super cute. And then we're going to just neaten up and stitch the lining to the bag at the zipper section so that, you know, it's finished. Bag is done. So we've got big pouch, we have two of these cute little side pockets with little heart-shaped windows. Just gotta thread the straps with the thready bits and we will be good to go. And yeah, that's how I made my DIY Ita bag. It's super cute. I love it so much. It fits quite a bit of stuff. And yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button. Go ahead and hit subscribe to see more videos like this and like some makeup and cosplay stuff in the future. And then go ahead and check out the links in the description box down below. Bye!